My name is Shelly Bort, and I'm not famous, and I didn't know at a young age that I was a homosexual, and I was never persecuted for that throughout my life. So you have really no reason to care about what I say, except for the fact that I have been where a lot of you are now. I was young once, and I've been the fat kid my whole entire life. I started daycare, preschool, when I was 4 years old, and until the day I graduated high school, there wasn't a day, and I promise you, there wasn't one day in that entire time that I didn't come home from school and cry because of the way that people made me feel. I was persecuted for being the fat kid. Teachers made fun of me. Every single kid, except for the gay kids, made fun of me. Even the gay kids did, because everyone was picking on them, so they had to pick on the fat kid. Everyone is picked on for something. It went as far as my teacher I had to change schools. When I was in 8th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Wiedemann, held up my pack of school pictures in front of the class and said something that was so disparaging, everyone laughed, and I broke down in front of everyone, and I ran out of the classroom, and I hid in the bathroom until the school bell rang, and then I ran all the way home. And for a fat kid to, run 3 blocks is a really long ways. I had to change schools. I went to junior high, and I went to a public junior high because that all happened at private school, a private Christian school. So parents, don't think that your kids are going to have a better environment just because you try to protect them. There really is no protecting kids from bullying. Your kid is going to be bullied for anything you can imagine. The smallest thing, the biggest thing. I don't care if you are an 11-year-old boy who wants to wear dresses to school. I don't care if you are the prettiest girl in school. The prettiest girl has her insecurities. The skinniest kid has their insecurities. The fat kid has their insecurities. The gay kid, the black kid, the only Asian kid. Everyone has their insecurities. The only kid in class who's failing math. The kid who can't find America on a map. Kids don't discriminate when it comes to making fun. They will make fun of anyone and everyone. The only qualification is that they're different from them. And sometimes that's not even a qualification. Sometimes the only qualification is that they're exactly the same as how those kids feel inside. We're a society who loves to hate, and we love to see people flounder. We love to see people go down in flames. And that needs to change. Thank goodness, I had the family I did. When I came home, it was always a safe place where my parents told me that I was loved and that it would pass. But a lot of kids don't have a safe place out there. They go home, they're tortured at school, and they go home to get beaten or raped or emotionally abused, verbally abused, or just plain ignored. We really need to look out for our kids, and we really need to look out for each other. Being someone who has always considered my friends my family, I have placed more stock in the people that make me feel good about myself rather than the people who make me feel bad about myself. But that doesn't mean that even at 32 years old, there's not still that girl inside of me who, when I was a sophomore in high school, they put a tack on my chair because they wanted to see if I could feel it through all the fat in my butt. I'm still that girl who had to hide freshman year in high school and on the other side of Mr. Williams' desk in the choir room in the band room that nobody went into because everyone made fun of me so much. I couldn't stand to be eating lunch in front of other people. It hurts, and it stays with us a lifetime. And a lot of people that I went to high school with have miraculously forgotten how they treated me, and they love to leave me comments on YouTube or friend request me on Facebook, but I haven't forgotten. And that's what molded me and shaped me into the person that I am today, and I find myself a very compassionate, loving person, but I'm sure I could do more. We can all do more. So I urge you to take a special interest in what's going on around you and not be one of those people who stands in the crowd and watches someone get beaten to death. I urge you to be the only person in the crowd who steps forward and tries to help. Be well, take care of each other, and if someone is hurting you, speak out. I promise there are other people around you who feel exactly like you do, and someone will always help. You are not alone. You are never alone, no matter how much people tell you you're alone, no matter how alone you feel. Go on the internet, talk to me, talk to any of my subscribers. We're all loving, compassionate people. If you want help, there is help to be found. Just ask, please. Just please ask.